Hi, my name is Fasishah Amelin. I'm from the class MC246S1A, and as a representation of my group today, I will be presenting on the cultural impact of globalization towards Malaysia media industry. So what do we know about media? Media refers back to the exceptional approach of verbal exchange like radio, televisions, internet, movies, and video games. It plays a completely critical function in shaping human mind. Mass media is a segment of the media determined to reach a more target audience. Next, what do we know about culture? Culture is an umbrella term which encompasses the social conduct and norms discovered in human societies, in addition to the know-how, belief, arts, laws, customs, capabilities, and the habits of the individual in those groups. So we're gonna start off by explaining on the traditional broadcast media. The first one is television. Television may be a completely effective and powerful for society gaining knowledge. Television can be medium to entertain and give enjoyment to society. Television can also make us stronger with the bonding between family members, society, and also friends. Television can act as a communication medium. This is because televisions have many channels, including the international channels. People can easily get information from any other countries, not only in Malaysia. Information such as the news, the environment, the overseas vibes, the entertainment, and so on. For example, of the channels such as AXN, Rania, AC, TRHD, OK, and so more. Every country has their own culture, language, values, and education. By watching all these channels can help society learn their culture and increase their knowledge. People can follow the good values and learn from the bad values. When we're watching televisions together, we will discuss the content of the program together. By that, without we realize it, it will build the bond. For example, when there is a football match, boys usually will go to Mama restaurant or any food stall and watch the match through the televisions together and will support the football team together. Next media that I will be presenting is on radio. The importance of radio is to broadcast variety of songs. Radio also promotes advertising to generate revenue and also broadcast on tourism and the living culture. Private stations such as Era, Hot FM, Sinar FM, and others playing various genres of locals, Western, and Korean songs are gaining more attention of listeners compared to the government station radio. Music apps for listening to songs like Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, and so on are also popular, especially among teens today. This is because they don't have to wait for ads and can listen to their favorite song anytime and anywhere. Radio industry will lose its audience and cause economic collapse over time. Radio medium is no longer able to attract the public to listen to culture songs and commercials that promoting our country. Moving on to the next media, which is film. Film, also called movie, motion picture, or moving picture, is a visual art form used to stimulate experience that communicates ideas, stories, perceptions, feeling, beauty, or atmosphere through the use of moving image. These images are generally accompanied by sounds and more rarely other sensory stimulations. Films are cultural artifacts created by specific cultures. They reflect those cultures and in turn affect them. Film is considered to be an important art form, a source of popular entertainment, and a powerful medium for educating or indoctrinating citizens. The visual basics of film gives it a universal power of communication. Some films have become popular worldwide attraction through the use of dubbing or subtitles to translate the dialogue into other language. Usually in films movie in Malaysia always have a lot of diversity in our culture that shows us there are differences in our culture and even in our culture. But because of the differences, we can learn all the cultures, language, the way they dress, and also how each of the movies filmed are made by doing it in actions, blockbusters, and also in traditional style. This will connect us as one nation and not be racist towards each other. Thus, the bond between us will grow stronger.
One of the media is printed media. The examples of printed media are magazines and books. The benefits of reading books are: firstly, mental stimulation; secondly, can reduce stress. Reading books give readers a lot of beneficial knowledge, vocabulary expansion, and lastly, free entertainment. Books used to be main source, but after the existence of gadgets and the internet, the birth of digital books that caused competition between these two. Now, all information is only available at your fingertips. Digital books reduce the rate of paper usage, which in turn save time, energy, and money, as readers do not have to bother to go to the library or bookstore to get reading material. Digital books are strongly encouraged to reduce the use of paper in the publication of printed books, because to prevent a drastic reduction in the number of trees in paper making.
When there is traditional broadcast media, there is also a new media, and we will be discussing on two different types of new media, which is the first one is games. What do you know about games? Games is another way of entertainment. It comes with two different types of game platform, which is physical and computer-generated games. Game platform can also be an advertising platform. Game can also make a new social connection. The physical one usually being played as a way to fun with each other and a way to socialize with friends. Meanwhile, game that is computer generated can create virtual space for a wide variety of game type. The advertisement inside games can happen in many forms. One of the examples of advertising in game which is environment advertisement. Environment ads are branded display within the games that the players can see but cannot interact with. Gamers are stigmatized as being too insulated, but the opposite is actually different than what people expected. The rise of multiplayer experience online has given a new way of form of socializing in which players work together to solve problems.